Hello Daily Drafters and welcome back to the channel for today's Daily Draft. Trying out a new camera setup here with myself in the upper right, in a circle instead of a square. I still haven't decided where I'm going to put the current record of today's draft. I'll figure that out at some point. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Again, bear with me while I've got the new setup here. Doing the best I can, and I hope today's graphics are better. Again, I've tested this, so today's graphics should be quite good, but we will see as we follow up last Friday's draft with another Hercule. This card is just very good. I mean, you saw what it did last Friday. It went through our deck like 4 or 5 times, and if we pick it, pick one like this, we can really build around this card. I don't think blue is particularly great, but I think blue-red has been good, and I haven't drafted a ton of blue-red, to be honest. So I think blue-red could end up being good. So what cards could go well with Hercule now that we've taken that pick one? Queen Kayla actually is a pretty powerful card. It's a little bit difficult to use. I have not seen it used in Limited. I've seen it used in Commander. But not in Limited here yet. And maybe it's worth taking? I'm not sure. I mean, what are the other options here? Energy Refractor, which does go well with Hercule. Whirling Strike. But I don't really want to take that this early. Evolving Wilds is just a fine enough card to be taking. I mean, this card just seems fun to try. Maybe we go like blue-red splash white for Queen Kayla. Passing up on an Evolving Wilds and a Refractor here. I don't think I want to take Refractors at this point in the format until I know that I'm in a deck that can really use them well. So I'm going to try to take Queen Kayla. Maybe we get pushed off of blue or something and we can't really play Hercule anymore. What does this one do? I'm not sure I've seen this one yet. When it enters battlefield, exile a non-land card from your hand. Oh, that is not worth it at all. Yeah, that's very bad. Here I think it's between Bushwhack and Mightstone's animation, and because we have Hercule, I think animation is going to be the tiebreaker for myself. Bushwhack is good, and maybe like a blue-green deck could be alright with it, but I think Mightstone's animation is probably still fine. I mean, if we're looking at like red cards, there's not great cards here. This is one thing I've had a problem with this format with. It's like, after pick 2 or 3, like cards that I'm actively willing and wanting to put into my deck from this pack are like Mightstone's animation, Bushwhack, Emergency Weld in certain decks, and Thraxid even in certain decks, and even those aren't like great. So you just end up with cards that are like much worse very soon in the packs, and I don't like that. I want to choose between fun and powerful cards, but here we actually have some options between Opportunist, Bushwhack, and Disfigure. Opportunist doesn't go well with Hercule, but it does go well with animation. Bushwhack is good, obviously. So is Disfigure. I don't think we're taking a blue card here, or a red card, so I'm just going to take the Opportunist, because I think it's the best card in the pack. It's arguable that Bushwhack was better, but we don't have a deck that can maximize Bushwhack yet. Here I think I'll take Epic Confrontation. Goes well with Hercule. The argument that I just gave for Bushwhack not being great in our deck right now also applies to this. However, there's not another good option here. I mean, there's Cliff Stomper for mono red. I've seen a couple of Blast Runners, and maybe it's worth trying to go into red-black for these couple of Blast Runners. I don't know. To be honest, I'm just kind of overdrafting red-black at this point. I mean, the deck is a little bit boring to me. So I'll take the Confrontation here to go with the Opportunist and the Hercule. There's another Blast Runner. Okay, I think I'm going to take this Ichor Wellspring because we have an animation already. And that is quite good with animation. And it's also very good with Hercule. We can find ways to make this even better. I think I'll take the Wellspring here. Okay, so now it's between Alloy Animist, Tomokul Honor Guard, and another Refractor. I'm very much in the market for animations here. I mean, look, I mentioned this on Friday. This is my pet card of the format. I don't know, I just love this card. And Ichor Wellspring is basically this card, but better. This also opens up the splash for Queen Kayla. However, if we're going blue-green, it's not really a splash anymore. Blue-red has not even been remotely open. Red is like completely cut this draft. I'm going to take the Refractor here and... yeah, that's what I'll take. Power Stone Fracture is probably the best card in this pack, and because everything else kind of sucks, I'm just gonna take it and see what comes. Here's a Gaia's Gift and a Shoot Down. We currently have 1 interaction, 2 if you count Power Stone. Guess I'll take the gift. We'll see if this Refractor comes back around. It does not, but the Epic Confrontation does, and so does the Blast Runner. I'm gonna take the Epic Confrontation. Okay, so now we've got Giant Growth and Shoot Down. We gotta up this creature count. For sure. I think I'll... no, don't have a lot of interaction yet. I mean, Epic Confrontation is, but we really got to get the creature count up for that. I'll take my first Shoot Down here. I guess Curate if we go back into blue-red or open a busted blue card in pack 2 or something. Don't really want any of these cards here. Second to last pick Blast Runner, wow. Alright, what do we open in pack 2? Razor Lash Transmogrant in the rare slot. Foundry Inspector in the retro slot. The only blue card is Urza's Rebuff, and the only green card is Argothian Sprite. And we've seen like 6 Blast Runners. This could have been the Blast Runner draft, but I think that's hindsight. Okay, Razor Lash Transmogrant. It's a pretty good aggressive 2-drop. There's also just Argothian Sprite, which I do like. We're not necessarily married to blue, and I do like green-black. It's not a deck I've gotten into a lot. I'm going to try to take this and see if black is open enough to get... whoa, now we're blue. Okay, well, never mind. I guess we're very incentivized to be blue now. Thank you for the Teferi. Man, they had to be very much not blue to not take this Teferi. But yeah, let's take Teferi.
A puzzle.
And go from there.
And I'm going to solve it.
Bushwhack versus Mightstone's animation. The animation is already quite good for us with Refractor Wellspring. Opportunist. I want 2 of these, probably, at least. You know what? I'm going to take the animation over the Bushwhack, because, again, I do agree Bushwhack is a good card. I think animation is better in this deck, so far. There's a chance that by the end of the draft, the Bushwhack ends up being better in this deck, but right now, animation is better, because we need to animate these kind of derpy... what's it called? 2-drops and things that we have. Gwenna, Eyes of Gaia is a great one. Now, there's... Argothian Sprite and Epic Confrontation, which could wheel. Creatures 5 or greater. Only to cast creatures and activate abilities of creatures. It's probably still good enough, right? We want to get our creature count up here. So, I mean, Argothian Opportunist number 2, quite good. Deathbloom Ritualist could wheel? I doubt we're doing the black thing with Hercule, Teferi, double Mightstone. I think Mightstone is going to be kind of our game plan here, along with a bunch of creatures, removal, and... yeah. Okay, so Guy's Gift number 2, Shoot Down number 2, or just Wing Commando. I think Wing Commando, I mean, right now, currently have faces in the way of the creatures, of course. I can move the face. It might be worth it. Still trying to figure out a good spot for it. Maybe over here. I'm not even sure. We'll figure it out. Stalwart. I don't like Pallbearer. Swiftfoot Boots hasn't really been good either. Guess I'll take the Stalwart. I just haven't liked Scatter Ray. I guess I'll take another interaction spell with Shoot Down. Argothian Sprite did Wheel, which is great for us. Yeah, previously I was editing the face cam on top of the video post-production, which was adding hours to my editing that I didn't like. So now doing it this way, the face cam is in the way of me recording here. However, ooh, Haywire Might wheeling is quite good as well. However, I think it's gonna save myself a ton of time. There's also an Ironclaw Crusher, which goes well with Gwenna. We currently don't have any creatures power 5 or greater for Gwenna. But Haywire Might is also very good. This one's just a little clunky. 7 mana? I don't know. What is our curve looking like? It's not bad. I guess I could take the 2-drop. We have some flying protection already. So I'll take the 2-drop here in the Honor Guard. Now there's nothing but blue and green cards. I think blue-green is open. We figured that out. Maybe that's playable. I don't know. Guy's Gift, second to last pick. All right. So what we need to do is we need to find more creatures. Oh, this is a tough pick here. Opportunist is great for our deck. Skyfisher Spider is the best uncommon in the set. And Sky Strike Officer is potentially better than both of them. Currently have 3 soldiers, so that's not nothing. 1 down to 12 seconds already. Is this a soldier? That doesn't really count. Gosh. I'm going to take the officer. This might even wheel. We've gotten a couple of these pretty late already. I'm going to take the officer. It's just a really good card. Stasis Coffin, unplayable. Springleaf Drum, not for this deck. Tower Worker, what does that ramp to? To Fairy? Just another epic confrontation with not enough creatures yet. I still want to get more. Boulder Branch Golem, that's what we're looking for. That's a good card for Gwenna. That's a good card for the format. I think I'm taking that here pretty easily. Would love to get even another one. I think the Mightstone's animations are still good with double Opportunist, Ichor Wellspring, Refractor. Refractor is splashing... Okay, so now we have Chromatic Star versus Argothian Sprite. The last one of these wheeled, and this won't wheel, and this makes our Mightstone's animation better. It also makes a potential Alloy Animist playable. I'm going to bet on the Argothian Sprite wheeling. If I didn't think this would wheel, I would not be taking Star here. Mask of the Jade Crafter versus Argothian Opportunist. I'm going with the Opportunist. I don't think our deck is controlling enough to be able to afford this. It's a good card, but if you're playing against red-white, this card is so bad. But this card is great. So I'm just defaulting to the Opportunist here. Yeah, another Spider. Blue has not seemed open. However, we have Teferi, Hercule, and Sky Strike Officers, so like that's probably enough to just play blue over dipping for a Spider at this point. So I'm just going to take the 4th Opportunist. 4 Opportunists plus 2 animations is just great value. I'll take the 2-drop here. Obliterating Bullet's pretty late. Is that worth splashing off of Star and Refractor? No. And Sentinel Stalwart? Probably not. I'll just take the 2-drop. We don't really care about Self-Mill in this deck. So I think I'm just going to throw that straight in the sideboard. See, our Opportunist wheeled anyway. I'm going to take it over Elsewhere Flask, but you give me 5 Argothian Opportunists, I'm going to take them. I think this was the pack where the Argothian Sprite could wheel. Let's see. Another shoot down. Is Tower Worker good? It's good with Golem. It's good as another card. I'm not playing 3 shoot downs. Maybe we play a Tower Worker. I doubt it. I mean, it helps us get to Teferi, but we have to have 2 blue to get there. I don't think we're playing that. We have 32 cards here, so I don't think we have the combos for that. This card just seems too slow. Alright, looks like we did not wheel the other Sprite. Not sure where that was. Alright, we got a Mine Worker. We have a Tower Worker. Can we find a Power Plant Worker in the last 2 picks? That has to be a bingo card checkoff by the end of the format to Assembletron. So Gwen is like not great in this deck, but still good enough. I mean, it's a good card. It's a 3-mana 2/3 with upside. It only gets a counter with... That's a late Disfigure. I don't think we can play it though. I'm not sure this is good enough. We're not returning this to the battlefield, like, ever in this deck. So it's just a 2-mana 3/1 can't block, which is, like, not great. Alright. So we need to make some cuts. I think this is one of them. Okay, so how many non-creatures do we have? 7 instant sorceries and 2 inches. We have 9 non-creatures here. What are they? Double shoot down. There's a bunch of creatures. So we have 3 epic confrontations, so we want to keep our creature count high. We currently have our creature count at 9, 10, 16. Tower Worker works well with Teferi. It's also just a decent-ish blocker. It has reach as well. I don't know about double shoot down. 1 probably seems fine. We're not really looking to splash anything, so Star and Refractor aren't at their best. However, with double animation, these are the cards we want to be animating. Although we have 5 Opportunists, so we really don't need these as much. These are Hercule triggers and Commando triggers. This is a Soldier as well. So are these. If only that was a Soldier. So I think Hercule's just going to be a little bit of value in this deck. It's not going to be, like, super insane for us, considering I'm probably going to cut one of the 2 of these. Probably Refractor, because Star can trigger Hercule. It can also be animated. We still have 4 cuts, though. Tower Worker can't be good enough, can it? I don't think it can. Is Shoot Down in the main deck good, or is 3 Epic I think 2 Epic Confrontations is probably okay. Gaia's Gift protecting some of our things is probably okay. I know that's what you guys want me to do. And you're probably right. The animations with 5 opportunists is just good enough. I don't need to get cute with that kind of stuff, do I? Now, the only problem is that now 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 triggers off of Hercule, which is fine. It's not, we're not maximizing this card again. I think our plan with this deck is drop creatures, protect them, animate our Power Stones, and just have a bunch of creatures, play Teferi. Seems fine enough. I mean, 17 lands is probably okay to get up to things like this, but with 5 opportunists, maybe 16 is good enough. We could put back like the Ichor Wellspring. Gwenna does not seem great here. However, it can just like double our mana to cast 2 opportunists in 1 turn. We don't have any mana sinks. Like, at all. Which means I think I'm going 16 and putting back the Ichor Wellspring. I'm compromising. I know you guys don't want me to play too many Ichor Wellsprings and Energy Refractors. Look, I'm leaving it in the sideboard. But I think I'm going to play 1 Ichor Wellspring. It's just so good with animation. And yeah, it can trigger and find Haywire Might and Boulder Branch Golem off of Hercule. Play 16 lands. The top of our curve is 5 because all of these Power Stones are going to help cast that, along with Gwenna. So I think we're okay to go 16 with this and run it back like that. First time playing with Teferi, we'll see how it goes. Alright, got a great curve here. And before I keep, check the description below for the Daily Drafters Discord. We'd love to have more of you joining there. And also, I'm looking for this format's opponent for the Subscriber Showdown. So if you are not yet in the Daily Drafters Discord, join the Discord, send me a private message, and if you want to go ahead and participate in the showdown, I am available. But we'd love to have more of y'all join the Discord. Magic on the mind, huh? Discord in the meantime. Right, we'll get in here, and I think I'm going Sprite over Wellspring, because this doesn't affect the board. There's an Opportunist. Hercule or Opportunist? I think Hercule. Potentially get some value off of Ichor Wellspring next turn, depending on what we draw. If we draw another 2-drop, we can go 2-drop, 2-drop. Although we only have 1 more target for this off of Hercule. That's Boulder Branch Golem, so it's not great. Scrap Cohort, yep. There's a good one. We did draw the 2-drop though, so I think we're going to be mana efficient and do this. Attacks. Yeah, so we'll just... At least we got rid of 4 lands. Could you imagine if drawing 4 lands 4 turns in a row here? That would have been very Daily Draft, wouldn't it? They got a nice green-white deck already. Green-white is not a color I've drafted too much. Or really at all. But it seems good and fun. Haywire Might, I can exile the cohort with. Oh, perfect. So what I'm going to do is animate up the Wellspring. Get in there. Actually, I'm going to get in here, and before combat, I'm going to... Oh, it's a non-creature artifact or enchantment. Okay. Well, that changes things. Forgot about that. Okay. We found another dissident? Why did I miss that? I don't even know. Oh, they brought it back with the chaplain. I see. Okay. Alright. Opportunist. Okay. Well, there goes all of our non-lands. So we put all the lands down and then put all the non-lands down. Ooh, it's a nice combo. Dissident plus Scrapwork Cohort. This is really good. Okay. Flyers galore. Alright, 3/3 flyer kind of sucks, but we do have double epic confrontation and shoot down in the deck, although I think we put shoot down on the bottom. Oh, that sucks too. Double bushwhack. Yeah, they have a really good green-white deck. Gotta give it to them. Double bushwhack. They might have been in our pod. We saw 2 bushwhacks that we didn't take. Probably not, though. At this point, how much is Hercule doing for us? Just basically being a blocker? We have to race this chaplain. So, trade off Hercule. Oh, must be nice. Yeah, they got a really, really good green-white deck over there. Good news is we have 2 life if we wanted at some point. We can kill that Power Stone. But yeah, these cohorts are doing work here. We're gonna have a 5/5 flyer now. Okay. I see. They're opening up attacks and blocks for all of them. Yeah, I mean, it's good. I know it has Unearth, but I think I'm just going to do this. Prevent some damage, gain some extra life. We have to race this thing. I'm not going to trade here. Or am I? No. I guess I could have block sacked there because this is dying anyway, and block sacked and kill their Power Stone, but I don't know. That's probably just straight up better. We need some non-lands off the top. That's what we need. Another Mightstones animation would be great. Boulder Branch Golem's pretty good. Alright, trading it for the Dissident. We're among the best draws on our deck there. Okay. Gonna have to trade Golem for Rust Goliath. Yep, they're 1-1 down. That's good. So we're still racing this chaplain. All they have to do is, oh no, is do that and we're dead. Shoot down, please. That's not it. Okay, well. GG's, opponent. Got us there. Yeah. Okay. Fun. At least it wasn't a rare. It was a common and an uncommon, so we did it to ourselves, but alright. See you in the next one. Okay, well this curve is great. If we can find a land, we go Honor Guard into Gwenna and... Oh, hello there, dragon. Honor Guard into Gwenna into another Honor Guard into holding up more mana for removal. Although they might have a Scatter Ray here, but that's okay. I'd prefer them use it on this. Curate's fine too. Double land in the yard. So they have plenty of land in hand. Here in our mono green deck. Let's offer the trade. I know I could have used Epic Confrontation to kill that. And I still have Gaia's Gift, but I'm playing Gwenna this turn, so I mean I'm just gonna let this stay. Because now next turn we can use Gwenna to cast Honor Guard and still hold up all of our mana, which is really good. Hold up Shoot Down, hold up, we can remove something, recommission. Cast only creatures or activate abilities of creatures, so do this. We can remove that. Is it worth it? Not really. I mean, because the Honor Guard can just trade for it, which I am fine with. So I think I'm just going to Ichor Wellspring, hold up Gaia's Gift at this point. Hello there. Yeah, I'm just going to hold up Gaia's Gift. I don't think I need to epically confront the Vanguard. I'm also fine just trading Honor Guard for Vanguard. Aeronaut Cavalry, good shoot down target for us. Okay, so now I play Honor Guard, or now I block and use Gaia's Gift here. Now I trade Gaia's Gift for Vanguard. Then I think we just have to shoot down a Cavalry because it's a threat to Teferi. Well, we could also epically confront it. Epically confront it. I didn't even think about what I said there. Epic Confrontation or shoot down. Shoot down is more mana efficient, although, and we're guaranteed a target right now. We're not guaranteed another target with this. Confrontation, we are guaranteed, not guaranteed, but closely guaranteed target, so I'm going to use shoot down for that reason. Because it gets rid of the flyer. And now, obviously, they're going to drop some big prototype creature that I'm going to regret all my choices, but I think that's why I did that, is because it has flying. We had a card in hand that can deal with a flyer specifically. See, like that, I don't care too much about. Can push all sorts of damage here, depending on what else they play. If we draw a land, we might just play Teferi? Gain 2 life and scry 2. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna play Teferi.
Faced with tragedy, even observers
Can
need
-2 to make a
action.
2/2, which blocks well. Or I could just kind of... They're gonna attack Teferi. And I can block with Gwenna. Gwenna's not doing that much at this point. So I'm just going to draw the card here.
Now that is an interesting fact.
And now let's protect Teferi and get all sorts of value. Mightstone's animation would be an insane draw. Refinish the Vanguard. Okay. And no attacks. Good news. Let's just let this get out of hand.
I am here to learn.
Are they getting priority? I think they were. Yeah, they're getting priority, so we don't want to go for some sort of confrontation here. Necessarily. A cute little combo we can do is sacrifice Haywire Might. Oh wait, when it leaves the... put into the graveyard, this exiles. Okay, so that's not a combo then. That is a nombo, as they call it. Let's see what they have. Okay, they have an instant they chose not to use. During lesson might have been that instant, but that wouldn't make too much sense. They would have just used that, right? I think I could just block Sack with the Might to protect Teferi here, maybe? Now I have a good target for it, so... all going into Teferi. Okay, so we block like this, this, and this. We're left with Gwenna. They're left with Phalanx Vanguard. That will then be a 3/3 that we can epically confront next turn. And then Teferi stays alive. We get rid of their Power Stone or Power Blade as well. Okay. Come on, Teferi.
Now that is an interesting fact.
I probably could have minused at some point here, but like, I don't know. I like drawing cards. It seems to be working relatively well. Scrap work cohort. Oh, that's a good one. Card is just so good. We're also very, very close to pulling it. If we draw something other than lands.
Much to consider.
Gosh. We only got 6 lands left. Is it worth killing this? They're just going to unearth it. don't have removal, we can trade Gaia's Gift for the cohort. They don't currently have priority. Try to make that move. They have to top deck an instant for this to go wrong. And they did.
Focused, Fairy.
That's nice. Just give me cards. There we go.
That is an interesting.
Alright, so now we can add green, green. Play the Golem. Untap Gwenna. Put a counter on her. Also use Gwenna for the Opportunist, and then still hold up one of these cards here. No need to epically confront anything when we just have protection. I know at some point I probably should have minused this, but, I mean, this is more fun. It's fun when it's on your side. When it's on your opponent's side, it is not at all fun. Ooh, they're gonna bounce it. What does this do? Target creature. Okay. Okay. Wow, I did not realize that was something that could work, but that's cool. But at this point, I think all we need to do is protect it with Gaia's Gift if they go for some sort of removal here. Hexproof and indestructible. Well, that is something, I suppose. So then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. So we can still do Teferi. What if we use Gwenna? Gwenna for this, we'll have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left. So we could do Teferi. We could do all 3. So then we don't have to attack. So no attacks. Green, green. Cast Opportunist. Cast Fairy. I think I will start by making
No matter the time or place, I'm ready to
and
win.
the turn have protection for
It's meant to
anything.
be shaped.
And we probably got this one in the bag thanks to Teferi. Excavation explosion? No? Yeah, maybe. Who cares? Alright, sweet. Thanks, Teferi. You did work. Okay, we're on the play here with a great curve. Sprite, Opportunist, Animation. If we draw a land by turn 3, I'll play Opportunist so I can animate it for turn 4. If we don't... Okay, there we go. I mean, there's an argument to playing Wing Commando, but then... Opportunist into Animation is just such a good combo. On 2-3. Unless they leave up 2 mana here. Okay, fine. Yeah. Well, we're gonna negate that effect quickly with the animation, but they could kill that. I let them draw the card. If they have Felden in their deck, they're probably pretty aggressive. I guess I'll let them draw that card. Alright, so they did find a land, but they do have to get rid of Urza's command, so in the end, everything worked out. see. That curve out is quite good. That's fine. I don't care about that. Pretty good draw there. So we'll go Commando and Honor Guard. Attack him with the animated Power Stone. And off we go. Let's hope they don't have freaking like Tyrant of Care Ridges or something. That would probably be a way we lose this game. Interesting. Gonna leave the Honor Guard back. Clearly they have a spell here. They might kill the animated Power Stone pre-combat, but let's see. My guess is it's Unleash Shell, which means they're gonna kill this over here. But I'm not gonna attack with Honor Guard for that reason. They might kill the Commando. Whirling Strike. Yeah, it's Whirling Strike. Did not expect supply drop. Okay, that's fine. Counter spell. Hercule wasn't really probably doing much more for us this game. Because at this point we're going to draw 3 more lands off the top, so we just have to find something else that helps us. Hey, it's not a land. Alright, stupid Dwarven Forge Chanter with mana up. It could just be supply drop, but I can't risk it, because all they have to do is like kill the Commando, block here, and eat it, and we're just horribly behind at that point. So I'm just going to build out my board while I can. They have to answer the Commando here at some point. And if they draw the card off of supply drop, maybe they lose their priority, so I know I have attacks at that point. Okay, so they did draw the card, so we'll see if they lose their instant priority, or what they drop here. They have 7 mana, 3 cards in hand. Well, 8 mana, kind of. So, ideally for us, they have nothing, but probably for them, they have something. Okay. As long as you don't have an answer for this Wing Commando, you're just gonna lose. So, you have to have an answer for that. And I will take the time to notice. I mean, this is, again, wasn't really doing much at this point. We have all the mana we need. It's a 3-mana 2/3. I will acknowledge that we have not drawn 2 lands straight off the top, so that is nice. I do appreciate that. Thank you, deck. Because there are many times when we do. Here comes one. Okay, so how does this go poorly? We attack, they kill Wing Commando, they block here, and they eat another one, and they die. We attack, they kill one of these, they eat this one, they take this, and they trade with that. They have 2 removal spells. They kill Commando and this, they eat that one and trade with that one. They're left with this, and we have nothing. That's probably the worst scenario, but that requires 2 instant speed removal spells. We do have lethal right now. unless they can remove one of these. So the worst case is they have no cards left in hand and a Dwarven Forge Chanter, and our board is clear. But that is highly unlikely, I think. So I think they just have one removal spell. A non-creature would have been great there, because then 2 removal spells couldn't have even saved them. So let's see if they kill the Opportunist that is not blocked right now. That is what I think they're going to do. That's what I thought. Well, it doesn't kill it, so they go to 1. 2, draw 2. I thought they would be able to eat something, but they do go to 1, so they have to have an answer to Wing Commando now. But they do have 4 cards in hand, so they very well might. And they're in blue-red, so they could very easily have a flyer. There's the answer. They found it off the top. Alright, deck. Be good to me. They're just looking for cards, I guess, at this point. Okay, if they decline, they have a 4/3 that blocks very, or 1/4 that blocks very well. There you go. Okay, you found an answer, and here comes one more land. Well, not quite. Can destroy the Weakstone Subjugation on their end step. And I probably will. Unless they play something worse. Okay. This is a sorcery. Oh no, why did I think this was an instant? Crap. Okay, well, we're alright. Well, mislethal, but it happens. Alright, looks like they have nothing but a land in hand. Alright. Weren't punished, so at least there's that. Okay, another pretty good hand here. 2-drop into 3-drop. Can't really ask for much more. Doctor Mechanic, yeah, there you go. I think I'm leading on Gwenna so that I can use Gwenna's ability to cast the Officer while still holding up Gaia's Gift. Okay, so they're going to get a Thopter out of this, which they were always going to, so at least it didn't get out of hand. With all the counters that it would have gotten, so there's that. Hopefully Gwenna survives, and it does. That, play the Might and hold up Gaia's Gift, I suppose. worth casting Wellspring first. We need to find an epic confrontation is what we need to find pretty badly. Okay, it's not bad because that means we can now do this and still hold up Gaia's gift here. However, we have to find an answer to this puppeteer and stat, because they have the combo every single turn now. So they just drain us for 2 every single turn until we find epic confrontation. Shoot down is pretty good against Wing Commando, I suppose. Slaughter Factor. Urza. Oh, they have assembled the combo. I cannot do much about it. Fairy. Unfortunately, I don't really think you do it. Because what am I doing? I'm attacking with Sky Strike Officer, using Gaia's Gift to kill both Wing Commando and their Thopter, and then doing nothing else this turn. Or I'm playing Teferi, plussing it and hoping it survives.
Don't feel bad when you lose. Quite much to consider.
Can use this to activate the Haywire Might, which is something, but not a lot. Yeah, they have such an engine going on right now that it's very difficult to disrupt, because even if I kill the Puppeteer, they get back Thopter Mechanic, and then Urza plus Latname Adept is still going on. We're in trouble. Teferi, I don't think you're really going to get us out of this one here. Because there's 3 different things we have to kill, and now they get lifelink every turn. So, goodness gracious. So we're going to lose this one here. I don't even know what we need is the thing. Like, what do we need? That's not it.
Another mystery solved.
Lifelink as well. I mean, they're gaining 2 every turn, and we're losing 2 every turn, no matter what we do. God. This is ridiculous. It's a sorcery as well, so... Oh, they're going face. Yeah, they realize that at this point. They can just ignore Teferi, I think. I mean, the extra creature isn't helping us. We have to find answers.
Now that is an interesting fact.
I have to do this. That's the first thing. I can create endless chump blocks with Sky Strike Officer, but we're dead in 5 turns, even if they do nothing else. Maybe we get to a point where we ultimate Teferi? I mean, I don't know. It's possible, I guess. Suppose I should have attacked with Opportunist there too. Missed opportunity. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Darn, can't quite cast the Golem as well. So we'll do this and pull that Gaia's Gift. Next turn we can do the Golem thing. We also have Sky Strike Officer activation now with these 3, so it's pretty cool. I mean, we have a nice little engine here. It's just the problem is theirs is a little bit better. I think. I mean, maybe we get out of this with Golem plus Teferi or something. It's gonna be tough. Have a way to ultimate Teferi this turn? We do. Oh my gosh. They choose a permanent they control, which means... Oh, each non-land permanent. Oh, I thought they shuffled all the lands too. Okay, so do we do that now? Or do we try to just ultimate and still have Teferi around? One, 2, 3, 4. So we have 1, 2, 3 plus 7. So 3 plus 4 is so 3 extra left over. So we can't do that plus animation. Okay, so I'm not going to ultimate this turn. Potentially wrongly, but
Another mystery solved.
okay. So green, this, do this. Untap Gwenna, gain 6. We could use Gwenna to cast Opportunist, but then we can't do Mightstone, and I want to do the Mightstone here. Draw another card, put another counter. Get in with these 2. I don't want Puppeteer to die, because they could get back Wing Commando. Could have Puppeteer die. At this point, I think Teferi is probably our plan, so we're just going to try to hold everything back. And, ultimate Teferi next turn. That seems like the plan, right? Please do not have an answer to Teferi. They haven't for like the last 10 turns, so We can ultimate Teferi next turn. Achievement unlocked. Get rid of Koilos Rock. No!
Mind is willing, but the body, it hurts.
Emotional damage. Oh, man. I guarantee they top deck that off of the Urza route as well. Man, that sucks. They hadn't had an answer for like 15 straight turns, and I was gonna oh my gosh. Okay, we don't need to use this for these opportunists here, so combat. Just get in here. Maybe at some point we have lethal? I don't know. Or not. They have a second Trench Stalker that they can constantly activate to give lifelink every turn. Oh my god. Okay, well that is not going to be unearthed anytime soon. One, two, three, four, 5 blockers. So they block 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus 6 is 9, so they're not dead. And draw an extra card here now with Officer. I'm not gonna do it now. I don't think. I am shocked we're still in this game. I thought we were well out of it a long time ago. Okay. Trench Stalker has lifelink. Not gonna attack with it. So their instant speed thing is they can draw 2 cards at instant speed now, which gives Trench Stalker lifelink. So we have to keep that into account. Also, that means we're dead in like 2 turns now. Because this thing is going to trigger twice every turn now. Unfortunately. Or every turn cycle will trigger twice. Us, them, us, and then by the... Yeah, so that we have next turn to kill them. What that tells me is I have to find an answer, like, right now. Like, during my turn, maybe play another creature or something. Do something, I suppose. should have done it pre-combat to get that prowess trigger if I did draw something, but... Okay. Do we have another enchantment that Hercule can find now? I don't know. I doubt it. Yeah. There are our removal spells that are now going to the bottom. Okay. Yep, they draw 2. They're not at risk of decking, because we're dead in 2 turns. Or 1 turn, basically. And the Trench Stalk is going to have a lifelink as well. And now they have 3 cards in hand, so... Again, I'm shocked we're still in this. But we are. We don't have any removal spells left because we just put them on the bottom of our library. So we have to win with what is left here, basically. Do we have another animation? I think we do, actually. Could be good. I won't do it. So... we have to swing out. And math is for blockers, right? Alright. See if you got it. I think you do. I mean, they're effectively at 7... They're at 18 life right now. Because Trench Stalker has lifelink, Puppeteer drains us, so that's 4 plus 6 more life that they have. So, let's see, if they block here, 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 and here, they would take 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Maybe that's enough. They have access to 10 mana, so they can use 7 and still have a removal spell, potentially. But this is our only chance to win, so, again, math is for blockers. You have fun. We're dealing 20 to them right now, and I determined that they were at 18 life with all of their life gain. So they have to gain 2 more, or they have to gain at least 3 more life. That's fine. No removal spell? We did it! Oh my gosh. What a game. What a game. Such a great game. We were this close to ultimating Teferi. They killed it. On the turn we were going to ultimate it. We swung out Mathis for blockers. And we win. Never didn't have it. Okay, on the play again here with another great hand. Haywire Might into Ichor Wellspring. Ideally into a land to draw Gwenna Eyes of Gaia. Or to play Gwenna. And then off we go. Turn we play Gwenna, and hopefully we find like a creature. We can play a creature, hold up Guy's Gift, if we usually have been. Harvester is 3. There's a creature. Play Gwenna, hold back Haywire Might, plan to block the Harvester with it. Protect our life total. Hopefully Gwenna survives. Gwenna does survive. Unfortunately, we are missing land drops now, though, so hate to see that. We draw a land. Animation on Wellspring is the combo of the deck. One of many, so at least there's that. Probably worth protecting Gwen. Uh-oh. They still have something? Oh, it could just be Mine Worker. Hopefully they don't have another one. Very good. Weird to do that on your turn, but sure. Alright, so we're going to be shields down for a moment as far as Gaia's Gift goes. But that's okay. Okay, trade for both of those. Draw another card. Boulder Branch Golem, Gwenna on the battlefield. Things are looking up. We don't care about our graveyards, so the Harvester isn't going to do too much to us. That's also fine. I think I would like to get to Fairy going now. I think I'm going to minus 2. We have protection right now. We untap with all of our
I'm ready to win.
all of our stuff. I think we are.
It's nice to see a familiar face.
Because we can use Gwenna to play a big golem, untap it, still have all of our, not all of our mana, but probably enough mana for Gaia's Gift still. Draw extra cards. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Mill 3 lands, get a 3/4. Alright. Ooh, that's also beautiful. Could I just like make another one? Is that crazy? How much mana do we have? 6, 7, 8, 9, kind of. So if we use this, plus 4 more, 1, 2, 3, 4, we can hold up Gaia's Gift here. And we can do Mightstone's animation next turn. Yeah, I want another one.
Who's that handsome devil?
Okay, that's 5, 6, 7. Untap Gwenna, put a +1/+1 counter on her, and I think they've seen enough. That was a busted game for us, man. This deck has done some things. Okay, so obviously we need a green, but we can cast, ideally, 3 of the spells in our hand already. And now we're fine, so. Should I play Wellspring on 2? I think I should, because the 2, 3, 4 curve here seems good. I'm gonna do it. I don't know what to play on 3. That's fine. Okay. So Hercule blocks Infiltrator very well. Skystrike Officer attacking is gonna be very, very good for us. I'm gonna get this down. And next turn, likely animation. Following turn, Hercule plus Confrontation. We'll see. Why do I have to play against this card so much? Oh my gosh. Okay, what do I do now? I can sacrifice Soul Guard Lantern to trade here, so I'm not going to block. So if this dies, they can return back Carrion Locust. I'm still going to be mana efficient here. Next turn I'll kill it, probably. Or I'll just trade with it with the Wellspring. Probably jumping with this 1/1 against their Puppeteer now. Next turn I can play either one of these plus Confrontation and kill their Puppeteer. That is very good. They're gonna get Carrion Locust back, but that's probably okay. I mean, as okay can be when you play against Puppeteer. Oh, hey, more lands. What do I want? Hurkle plus Confrontation to find the other one? Probably so. So this opens up attack, so this is going to be a 5/6. Get your Carrion Locust back. Do I attack? I don't attack here. Well, no, I don't think I attack here. So I could attack here, but then we're just trading point for point. It's not a race we win as long as they have Trench Stalker. Soul Guide Lantern lets them draw a second card next turn if they want to. But we're just going to try to double block, I think, on it. I think I'll attack. Hopefully we find the other Confrontation off of the Hurkle trigger. That would be very nice. Hello? Aww. Okay. That's fine. Take the Confrontation. And now we have a way to remove the Trench Stalker. I know this is going to get Death Touch. So I'll let them give lifelink here. Because they were basically going to anyway. No more instant taking them. 5/4 Death Touch. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do here is this, and then I'll attack with the Officer in the air. And then I can use animation on the 1/1, or I could just play Opportunist to animate the Power Stone next turn. I'm planning on trading Ichor Wellspring for the Warplow. So I'm just going to do this, actually. I'm going to plan to animate the Power Stone next turn. I think that's a better plan. Putting Golem on the bottom now. Okay. Commander, okay. Flyers are good. very close to being able to shoot down a war plow, or any other thing for that matter. They have priority here, so they have an instance. I'm obviously not attacking here. These two could trade with the war plow. Okay. What else do you have? Nothing. Alright, so they're just whittling down our board a little bit. And that's fine. Now our board is much better than theirs, and we have a removal spell for one of theirs. So this is probably okay. Sprite and gift and 3 lands, that's okay. That I don't care about. That I think. Is it worth shooting down their commando? It does let us attack with officer and get in with these two going forward. I think it is. Would I rather draw a card or get in for 2 points of damage and make another one? I'll make another one. Oh, because I can still draw a card. That's why. Okay, make another one. I'll draw a card on your turn. This deck is sweet, man. Urkel is not maximized in this deck, but it already drew us an extra card, so I mean, there's already that. It drew us a second Epic Confrontation, which is good enough. Cohort, no. Surveilling is not drawing a card, so they can't trigger Trench Stalker right now. Give me that card. We're getting in. I'm doing this because of the sprite activation. If we draw another, like a spell next turn, we could have needed to play that land or something to activate that. So, okay. Apparently they've had enough. Let's keep going with this sweet deck. We are almost there. I'm loving these curves. I mean, we don't have a 2-drop, but probably okay. You're playing again. Well, he said probably okay, but now I'm slightly worried. Playing against not 1, not 2, but all the way up to 18 rabbits. It's gonna be difficult. Okay. Now I'm worried about Scatter Ray. They just did Stone Cold nothing. How bad is it if Gwenna gets countered? Not that bad, I guess. I mean, I'm sure they have Scatter Ray here, but I don't think it's worth playing Opportunist over that. Okay, so no matter what we did, it was getting bounced anyway, so who cares? Okay, well, so we're gonna get beat down by soldiers here. Let's see if we can survive. We can play Honor Guard and Confrontation. We can play Gwenna. Alright. Let's cross our fingers here. Worst case, next turn we can play Opportunist and Confrontation. What do we want to kill? So if we use this plus we cast these two 2-drops, we can also play Opportunist. I think we need to kill the Commando. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. So we can cast Opportunist, a 2-drop, and Epic Confrontation here. I think we need to get rid of the Commando. I know the Combat Thresher has Double Strike, and that could prove to be a problem. But this has Flying and Prowess, so this is the more immediate danger. Oh, well, Yoshin Frontliner plus Combat Thresher is a nice little combo here. Flying is good. Flying is good. Prison Sentence. They decline to put the planes in their hand. And decline to attack. Oh, because they have... Is this a soldier? It's not. This is. This can be surprised on defense with Reach, so we can kill something if they give it flying. So I can kill the Combat Thresher with the Gaia's Gift, and it saves. Okay, so trade Gaia's Gift for Combat Thresher and to get a counter. We could hold up the mana to activate this, but I'd rather play a creature. Okay, hit us. 5 mana. Could it be the flash creature? If it is, these attacks are fine. I don't want to trade this for a frontliner. Actually... 1, 2, 3... We do not have enough mana to cast this and play the sprite, and activate the sprite, unfortunately. I think this is Koilo's Rock, and they're going to try to race us. There it is. We're going to have to start trying to race here. This is not what the format was advertised to be at the beginning. They're just playing 2-drop, 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 flying, flying, hit you, and it's just no fun. Okay, they hit us for 6. 7. And then we're dead next turn. So we just die next turn? Sucks. Yeah, so we just lose the flyers. I mean, this is it's not a fun way to play. They just played a couple of creatures and then just attacked us with flyers a few times, and like, it's no fun. It's just caveman magic. Okay, we're on the play with Honor Guard on 2, ideally Opportunist on 3, plus some removal spells. I think we'll keep. But this is the kind of game where I usually have one of these a draft, where I keep this, never draw another land, and then concede. So we'll see if this is the time that this happens. Alright, we can now at least play Opportunist next turn. That sucks. Good against our Prowler. Or good against us here. That sucks. I don't think I'm going to attack because I just don't want to trade for that. With my 3-1. Next turn, if we draw a land, we can kill it and push a bunch of damage. But they did leave up a bunch of mana here and didn't play a creature. So I guess I'm doing this, and my guess is they have Gaia's Gift. So if they have Gaia's Gift, I guess we better attack them both then, right? They could have Disfigure, which would suck. If I went for the Gaia's Gift on this and then they disfigured it, so I'm not gonna do that. +2/+1 gains lifelink. Okay, well, I could use Gift to save this. I will now that they're tapped out. Because we're not going to use Confrontation on anything at any point like that. So now I have a 5/4 fighter. I'm doing this to push a bunch of damage here. Down to 9. Still have protection, and next turn we can still remove something and protect ourselves, unless we need to protect ourselves this turn. Okay, that's fine. Because now that's Death Touch. So what I can do is I can play Gaia's Gift and then Epic Confrontation, and that is 7, 8, 9 damage. Seems good enough to me. Sweet. Okay. We just needed a 2-drop, a 3-drop, and 3 removal spells. Sure. Okay, again. Fine enough hand. 2-drop, 3-drop. Now, we need blue for Teferi. But we'll keep this one here. And get run over by red black. We had nothing. That's good. Very clearly a combat trick here. Probably just should have blocked. I mean, okay. Shoot down the prison sentence, which might just be worth it only because I'm not sure how many other targets they're going to have in a red-white. Or I could play Opportunist and Wellspring. I'll just do that. Fairy is coming on in next turn. More than likely. Double strike if they want it to be.
I'm finished running from battles I might not win. It's nice to see a familiar
How much
face.
does that cost? 2? I'm probably just going to chump this to protect the Teferi. Chump it with Sprite, maybe? I hope they don't have Whirling Strike. That is very likely, unfortunately. I made a mistake. I should have plus. Whirling Strike doesn't protect here, but Whirling Strike does kill Teferi on the Chain Dancer, using the Chain Dancer here. I think I just made a big mistake there. I do not like that. Fly drop. Okay, so they do protect their last turn. They keep both their creatures, but we do still have Teferi now, so... A land would be great. There we go.
There is much the past can teach us.
Oops. I don't know what I just did, sorry. So now I can play both of these. Okay, if they give it double strike, they trade, and they can't play a good creature this turn. Okay. Do I make another one, or I draw another card? Make another one.
Nobody knows the past better than me.
Didn't attack because this has reach, and I'm more worried about just getting all the value I can out of Teferi at this point. And they've had enough. And folks, that means I have gotten over the trophy hump in this format. It took me like 3 weeks minimum, maybe 4 weeks. But here we are. We have our first trophy. of the entire format. Thanks in large part to Teferi, 7-2. You love to see it. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time for your daily draft.